Thank you very much for watching the Logic Slot channel. I'm Nasir Khan, and in this video, I'm going to do a full movie review of the Pakistani film Shah. This film was very surprising for me. What was surprising for me was the fact that I liked it so much. Because I'm someone who's very easily put off by low production values. And I'm very easily put off by a film that looks like a drama or a film that's using regular HD cameras and is not doing the right post processing. When I'm watching the film, I get very easily disconnected from the film because of production value. uh, this film is an exception, right? And it was a mystery to me why it was an exception. Pakistan has been participating in Olympics for 70 years. Country of 200 million people. In 70 years, Pakistan has had only two people who, outside of hockey, have ever gotten a medal. Hussain Shah was one of them. Mohammad Bashir in 1960 was a wrestler who got a bronze medal. But, if I tell that to my Chinese friends here, they usually laugh because during the Olympics, those guys are counting, two medals an hour. And that's how big an achievement Hussain Shah has. But I have to say that it's very sad. People still don't know who Hussain Shah was. Even after the film, when I talk about this film, most people still don't know who he was. So I myself was someone who was quite sad about the fact that Pakistan does not treat its sportsmen, outside of cricket, it does not treat them very well. So I felt sad about it, which is why I got really connected to this film when I watched it. The lead actor is Adnan Sarwar, who is also the director, also the producer, also the story writer, also the dialogue writer. He is also the one who has given the background music. And you can see the effort that he has actually put in terms of training, in terms of the boxing that he has been doing in the film, and the intentions that he has to showcase this hero. That somehow comes across very, very clearly when you watch this film. You really want to know what happens next. You're really impressed by the guy's acting. You really care about him. So there's an emotional connection. The entire thing, the entire experience is not one that disconnects you as the viewer. So you tend to back off and focus on the story that he's telling rather than, worry about the nitty gritties of the production values. So I was watching an interview of Adnan Sarwar, and he said that it's very important for us to tell our stories to our own people, right? Rather than telling our stories to people outside of the country. It is very important that you tell those stories to your own people so that they don't get disconnected from what happened in the past. Because think about it like this: if you're telling your stories to people outside and other people, other countries are telling their stories to your own people, then your own people basically don't even know your own heroes. This film is a great attempt. Whatever he could do in those limited funds, he did to forward that thought process. Now, the film was made for only 1 crore rupees. So compare with, say, Actor-in-Law that was made for 13 crore, right? So this film was made for only 1 crore. It also made only 1 crore, which is a very sad thing. The only thing you wonder about is what can he do with a proper budget, right? So if he can do this with 1 crore, if you give him 10 crore, what is he going to make in that case? So hopefully his next film is well funded, because I think that he can achieve really great heights with the talent that he has. So what happened actually in the '88 World Cup was that Pakistan always used to get some medal in hockey at the Olympics. '88 was when they lost, and they were basically going to come back without a medal after a long, long time in Olympics. However, this guy got a bronze medal, and when he came back, then they celebrated him, and there was a lot of news about him in the Khabarnama at that time. So people knew about him at that time, which is why I find it very surprising that not that many people have watched this film. The '80s throwback is done very well. I was very nostalgic about it. Overall, the production value is low in like 80% of the scenes in the film, where you will usually have only like one character, camera focused on it. So it doesn't feel like a film with like a lot of extras. Also, the makeup and get-up in some of the boxing games, especially the one at the end. I mean, they took a local guy and made him into a foreign boxer, and you can tell that he's a local guy. They also had very strange kind of makeup for the commentators. True stories have a charm of their own. When you watch it, you always feel like you're watching something, and you are watching something more than just a film for entertainment. That you are gaining knowledge as well, and you get a lot of that in the story of Hussain Shah. I personally knew his story all the way till the Olympic medal. I did not know what happened to him after that, but courtesy of this film, I learned about that as well, and then I looked it up, and it's actually all true. The interesting thing is that the interview that they are showing of Hussain Shah, which looks like it's just something that's made up for the sake of drama in the film. It's real interview, and you can actually watch that interview on YouTube as well if you search for it. Most of the dialogues of the interview, which are really hard hitting, they're actually real things that he said in the other interview that I was watching. So the film is not just a dramatized version of the true story. It's actually a lot of the true story itself. The background scoring is done very well, both the high tempo ones and those which are the softer ones. They're all done very well. They all move the story forward. They all get you more emotionally connected to whatever the director is trying to show. Some of the scenes are very, very well made, right? So they build the tempo very well. They end very well, especially the celebration scenes that they have, especially the scene where he is given a pair of shoes. So my verdict on the film, despite the low production value, is 3.5 out of 5. Yes, I would take the points away from it, but overall, as an experience, it is still a very good film that you should watch. If this film had even normal production budget, right, not even like a very high one, I think this film could have classified as a 5 out of 5, because what also makes you stand up and clap is the fact that in the end there is a PayPal account that's given out, which is collection of funds for Hussain Shah, and also some of the proceeds of this film went to support Hussain Shah, and that sort of makes it more social work than just a film. I mean, it gives you entertainment as well, but it starts having a meaning beyond just a film. The producer of the film put this film on YouTube himself, and he did that to avoid piracy. However, people have copied his film from YouTube and uploaded that film themselves, and basically they are getting the hits right now. So if you look at the official Shah movie, which has been uploaded by Logos Films, which is the link that you see in the description below, that has only about 574,000 hits, and then there are other people who have copied this and uploaded it themselves, and they are sometimes showing up higher in the rankings. So guys, if someone is uploading the original themselves, then just link to him, or you can probably show like 1 minute and then link to his video. But they are the ones who need to get the analytics, and they're the ones who need to get the comments. So that was my review of the Pakistani movie Shah. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to be notified about more videos like this when I upload them, subscribe to the channel. And until then, thank you very much and have a nice day.